Well, a very good morning. Once again, we are still continuing with the Rise family. And of course, we are now talking saving. And of course, we want to see, there is a bank that offers best services. And of course, we want to hear about these services and these products that they offer. And of course, we have a delegation from GT Bank, Guaranteed Trust Bank. And of course, we are going to hear from the guests. We have Anyango Rita, who is the head customer service. And of course, with us is also Nuhu Tigawalana, who is the head corporate affairs and communication. So it's a pleasure having you here. Rita, kindly greet our view, and then we shall get into a discussion later.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here. Like you already introduced me very kindly. I am Rita Anyango, and I'm the head of customer service at GT Bank.
Okay,
thank you.
We are glad to have you here. Nuhu, it's a pleasure having you as well.
It's a pleasure too, indeed. Like you said, my name is Nuhu. I lead the communications and marketing of GT Bank.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, it's a pleasure, and of course, we want to look at to really get into the deeper understanding of GT Bank. Rita, if you can give us a brief introduction, a preamble about GT Bank.
Okay, I'll do that in as short as I can. There's so much to say. But GT Bank Uganda is a subsidiary of GTCO, which is a financial institution services provider that is operating out of Lagos in Nigeria. And we've been in this market here in Uganda since 2014, when GT Bank acquired shares from FinaBank. So that's very briefly about it. And then we operate in currently in about 11 countries, in East Africa, in West Africa, and then we also have a branch in the UK. Oh. And very recently, actually, the company or rather became listed on the London Stock Exchange. So it's quite an achievement for us. And in terms of our values, we really pride ourselves in making sure that we respect everyone. We operate based on ethics, and that we work really hard as an institution. So we think critically, we like to be really exceptional, and then we are also open, and we like to stand in trust, so that, as you hear from the name Guaranteed Trust Bank, it speaks to the values that we hold dearly, especially in terms of serving our customers.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's quite unique. I think we don't have very many banks that are spread across the world like GT. It's really quite unique coverage. But getting back here to Uganda, if someone wanted to enjoy the services of GT Bank, Nuhu, where are your branches spread around the country here?
Okay, thank you very much. So, apparently, we are operating 7 branches. Okay. Most of them are within Kampala. Okay. Then we have one in Mbarara. So, but to be specific, our head offices is around Chira Road, around Acacia Mall, along that road. Then we have downtown Nabugabo. We are operating at Colville Street. Colville Street is the street around KCCA. Yes, along that road, around there. Then we have industrial area, we have Chalwajala branch, several branches around. So yeah, and we operate as well cash collection centers in hospitals, government hospitals around Kampala and upcountry, including Mulago, Chirudu, and all others. Yes, yes.
Okay, still talking about GT Bank, because when you talk about bank, there are things that come closer to someone's understanding. One is saving, another one is loan, another one is current account. I mean, those are some of the basic things that come to our mind when we hear about a bank. Yes. So Rita, if you can tell us about some of the products that GT Bank offers.
Gladly, actually. So firstly, I want to say our products are tailored based on the needs of our customers. Okay. And because our intention is, as we grow as an institution, is to make sure that all our stakeholders are actually given value. So we based our services on what the customers need, and also to try and help them do better. And as they grow, we also grow as an institution. So I want to speak specifically to a product that I hold dear, actually. It's our individual GT Savers account.
Okay.
Now, some of the benefits that come with this account is that it promotes the discipline that you have as a person, firstly, to put something aside so you can plan for the future. And we make sure if you put in 1 shilling, that 1 shilling will be on your account at the end of the period. So this is an account that comes at no charges. We actually don't even request you to have a minimum balance. So you open your account, all you have to do is provide us your national ID if you're Ugandan, and then if you're non-Ugandan, we'll have your passport and then your permit to be in Uganda, because you have to be compliant with the rules for you to be in Uganda. So it's a very handy account, because once you start to get some money and you put it aside, you know that the amount of money that you've put there will always be there. And for customers, it's really key, because when you don't have a lot of money and you put something aside, you want to be sure 100% trust that your institution will have that money available for you. So beyond that, we also have a GT Max account, which we tailor. It's called GT Max. So GT Max is tailored particularly for individuals as well as smaller businesses. So with the GT Max, you know for a fact that if you have that minimum balance, which is 250,000 shillings, and you put it away on your account, then you can start to transact from your account at no additional fee. So all the benefits that come with you having an account, whether you want to interest investors in what you're doing, whether you want to prove from your credit history that you're someone who is worth receiving a facility or a loan or trade financing so you can drive your business, we avail that for you. So the discipline of us holding 250,000 is just intended for you as a business person to know, I have this money kept away. But if you do need it, you can always come to us and we'll be happy to give that to you. And so besides the individual savings account and the GT Max, we also have a SACCO account. So the SACCO account is predominantly for savings and cooperatives. So you find in Uganda, we have a lot of people who get together in the Vivinas. Exactly. So when someone is having trouble, especially with the registration of your SACCO, your association as a group, we actually extend legal services to you in terms of helping you to have this registered. So all these incentives that we put in place, all these initiatives are intended to help anyone who may not know about the benefits of having an account to actually have one at the lowest cost without any inconvenience. And I think what's even better is that with these accounts, we actually avail digital channels to you. So you can access your account on internet banking, you can access your account using the MasterCard, you can access your account using USSD. For the business accounts, we actually have a platform for internet banking that's called GAPS, which is Guaranteed Trust Bank Automated Payment System. And the objective of it is to enable you as an institution, track your finances, do your payments very easily, particularly if you want to pay for your URA and other payments, your utilities, pay your suppliers, anyone. It's just at the click of a finger, and it's a few minutes away from you. So it's quite convenient, and it's something that we would definitely recommend anyone to try out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, these are I would say appetizing services.
They better be.
Indeed, when you talk about them, they are, yes. No doubt. So no, yes. Talking about all these, as someone would really want to be given reasons as to why they would start cooperation with GT Bank.
Okay. So like Rita was telling you, GT Bank is a very young entity in the industry, which has put a big milestone on in technology. So we are investing so much in technology to make it convenient for our customers to transact. So if you know our customers these days, they no longer want to come to the bank. There is a lot of hard work that comes with visiting banking halls and lining up just to do a small service. So we are investing so much into technology. We are improving our platforms to enable our customers access our services at different touch points. So basically, when you to choose GT Bank, it's an advanced way of banking. When you open up an account, it's very convenient. Transactions are very convenient. Everything is digital. You do it on phone. You basically don't need to come to the banking hall. That is number one. Number two is we are part of the community. We are extending our services to support the community development, right? So everyone would want to be part of the bank that is returning to them, that is supporting them financially, that is giving them financial advice, yes, because ours is beyond banking. We want to be part of your journey from the time of you come to open up an account until maybe throughout the business, throughout the support. If you need loans, our loans are very flexible. If you need financial advice, we dedicate a team. In fact, we dedicate a person. Whoever comes up, opens up an account with us, we dedicate a person responsible for your transactions. So you will not have any challenges. If you need anything, you will have a personal helper who is going to take you through the journey of banking. Yes. Okay.
Thank you so much. Now, Rita, of course, Nuhu told us that you are operating in 7 branches for now, and most of them, I think 6 of them, are within Kampala,
yes.
And then 1 up country. Yes. And I look at our colleagues who are, for example, West Nile or Eastern or all those other places, and probably they would want to tap into these unique services that come with GT Bank. Are there hopes that you are going to stretch those places, or your focus area is only here?
No, it's interesting you should say that, actually, because what I just want to reiterate, so when we're talking about internet banking, mobile banking, SMS banking, the world has gone digital. And in essence, when you maintain brick and mortar, you're not actually enabling majority of your customers to be able to transact with you. For example, let's take Kampala, where we have branches. Like you said, we have 6 branches in these different locations. However, you're also aware how terrible the jam is.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you leave home in the morning and say, I'm going to town to do a transaction real quick, then I'll be home in an hour. 3 hours later, sometimes, and it's worse when it rains. Yeah. So what we're trying to do, even in the areas where we serve, is that we've extended our services outside of those areas. So we have agent banking, which can enable a customer pick money from anywhere. That's the first thing that we've done. So anywhere you see the agent banking logo, you know GT Bank is there. And these locations are everywhere in this country. And the reason why we did this is because we appreciate sometimes you need quick cash. So you can buy something, buy a Rolex at the end of the day, right? So we want everyone to be able to access services as conveniently as they possibly can. So while we have the digital channels, and you know these days, even when you're looking for your Rolex, even in Kampala, you can order it online. Yeah, very simply and easily, exactly. So we want you to have the opportunity, firstly, to enjoy the cashless channels that we provide. And then beyond that, we also want you to be able to pick money when you need it. Sometimes you just need that money, that 1K in your pocket so you can pay border. So these are all the areas that we are looking to serve. So we are very big when it comes to enabling customers to transact digitally, and it is one of the strategies that has helped us drive innovation in Uganda. And beyond just that, you know, when you're also making your payments, you want to pay for your URA, you want to pay for your water, you want to pay for electricity, you want to buy light pay from UEDCL, all you have to do is use your mobile banking for that. And then if you're a customer, you don't have to walk into the banking hall for you to deposit money. You can still do that using agent banking. And then the other alternative that you can actually enjoy is if you have money on your mobile money and you want to put it on your account to do something, you can do that as well. So the options are actually quite many. And that is why we feel...
Can I also open up an account using an agent? Or this time I have to walk into the bank?
I'm so glad you brought that up. Actually, at the moment, we haven't yet begun opening accounts with the agents. However, once you download our app, you can actually do it from anywhere. And it's instant. So if you needed an account, let's say you've just gotten your first job, you know, in this economy, you've been walking around, you finished university, you've gotten your first employment. All you have to do, and they ask you the first thing, Exactly. So where can I put my, where are we going to pay you from? And you know that sound when they say payment, you're ready. You're in there, right?
Yeah.
So yes, you can actually do so. So you don't even need to walk out of the, the interview room and say, no, I'll come back with my bank account. And particularly, I want to link that to our savings account. So when you have that digital account, again, like the other account, it has no charges, and we actually give you interest of 3% per annum. So basically, it's a free account, and you begin to enjoy the benefits right from the beginning. You start to put some money on your account.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much. Nuhu, as we wind up this conversation, if someone had any inquiries, they want to know about more about what we've not discussed here, because from out there might be having their own questions, how can they reach out to you?
So, sorry.
Actually, this is
I think I like talking too much. Yes, it's my docket because I'm very passionate about experience. You find that exactly, and I didn't say it earlier, but one of our values is actually friendliness and just simplicity, making things easy for people. But all they have to do is, one, you can go to our website, www.gtbank.co.ug. In case you're digital. And then you can also visit any of the branches that Nuhu talked about earlier. He gave the different locations. We have a branch at Buganda Road. You can come to Kira Road. You can
just
also
near the court.
Exactly. And then La Bonita, just next to the entertainment. Yeah, you cannot miss that one. And then also you can come to Chaliwajala branch. That is basically Chaliwajala. As you're going to the shrines, like on Matters Day, or even before, for all of us who like to go to worship. And then apart from that, if you're up country, you can go to Barara branch, where we also have a location. And then you can also call us on our hotlines. But why I recommend you go to the website is because all this information is there. And we are available on WhatsApp as well. Should I share that number?
Please do.
I know people love WhatsApp. Yeah. So you can WhatsApp us. Thank you. So you can WhatsApp us on 0703 718 500. So I'll say that number again. Yeah. It's 0703 718 500. And I would personally respond to you. Ask for Rita if you'd like to speak to me, like you introduced me before. My name is Rita Anyango, and I'm always available to support you for all your needs in banking.
Thank you so much, Rita. And of course, Nuhu, in a minute, give us your closing remark.
So basically, if you want easy banking, you're thinking about convenience, you think about a bank that is, you're going to open up an account in just a minute. We have several ways you can open up an account without even coming to the banking hall. We have the USSD code, we have a digital account, we have a physical account for people who are still interested in filling in their forms. So if you're thinking of a bank that is going to bring to you convenience, think about GT Bank, and we shall be just we shall respond to you in a minute. Yes.
Thank you so much, Nuhu. Thank you so much, Rita, and to you, viewer. Thank you so much. Yeah. Of course, we have come to the end of this particular segment in our morning show, but of course we are continuing with issues at hand with Luke Majumba early night. Of course, we have a lot to discuss. Therefore, stick with us as we continue up to 10.